It's your girl Mac Cox here with MA Couture Crafting. Let's talk about planning your quilts. So I have come to the point now where I do need to do a little coloring. Usually the patterns that I buy, especially the digital ones, have a coloring sheet so that you can plan your quilt. I need to do that because I can't see where I'm going always in my head. And my issue was I didn't have enough coloring pencils. And what I mean, yes, I have the Faber-Castell Polychromos. I think I have a good, I don't know if I have 120 Prismacolors, but I know I have one of the larger Prismacolor sets. I still didn't have enough. I was running out of colors. I have Derwent. I'm just like, come on, come on. So I bought this right here. This is the Soucolor, the Soucolor set. It has 180 colored pencils in it. Yes. The only thing that I will say that it's lacking are in the grays. Like they're gray, but it doesn't matter because I have all of the Copic colors for that. So no big deal. But 100, yes, this is what you want to have if you're trying to plan your quilts and you need to use some colored pencils. For my Disney quilt, which was planned out like thoroughly, I did a couple of different ones and I was running out of colors and I needed more. I needed more. So I think that if you are wanting to plan out your quilts and do some coloring and really think about color, I think you should do this. Even if you're using patterns, I think this is a really good way for you to see your stuff and visualize it and switch it around and play with it. And this just gave me the options to do so much more. So I'm really excited to start using these. I'll show you guys some swatches of how these color out and all the colors that are included in here because there are a ton. There are 6 different trays in here of various colors. All right, guys, thank you so much. Let's watch the video. So let's get to swatching. That color card comes with it. It's front and back, and so you can fill it in however you want. My pencils, it kind of jumped off of the tray a little bit, but nothing seemed to be broken. I just realized that you will not be able to see that. I thought it would focus, and I wasn't watching it, so you will not be able to read the names of the pencils, but no worries. I think it's cool that they actually have a name and a number on the pencil. So here I'm showing you that there are 6 different trays of colors. Pretty. You know, they are not necessarily in true rainbow order, but they're in a order, and the order is appealing to the eye. These pencils are soft. I'm using Nina 80-pound weight cardstock, which is that was Dodger Blue. That was very clear, which is what I use when I am going to do any coloring for the most part. I mean, I guess for the most part, if I'm going to do any coloring, I'm going to do it on Nina. Even with my quilt stuff, I might print it out on cardstock. I don't know. I might test it on regular paper, but for the most part, my serious coloring that I do is going to be on Nina. And now right here, I'm just checking to see how they blend. So I've got, I think, Dodger Blue and some kind of like yellow. I think it's like Gold Mine Yellow. The names of the colors make sense in some, and some of them they don't. Like, I'll show you what they consider to be lavender and what they consider to be light purple, which is a little funky to me, but that's okay. But I'm definitely seeing green here, and they are, I mean, this is a super smooth paper. This is grape. That's a super smooth, and that's the lavender color. So one of these is grapes and one of these is lavender. So this again, the paper is very smooth, and so you're not going to see a lot of tooth right off the bat, but these are soft. They are not, you know, polychromo soft or Prismacolor soft, but they're nice. They will get the job done, and there are a ton of colors in here. And I was concerned that a lot of the colors were just going to be similar, like just it's the same color, but it's not. Now the one on the left they call lavender. I don't know about that. This one here they call light purple. Okay, if that's what we're doing. No biggie. I just suggest you color off to the side before you actually start on your project or actually do swatches. I don't see my spirit telling me to do 180 pencil swatches at this point in time. Although I did enjoy doing these quick little colors for you guys, so maybe it will, but probably not. This set was worth the money. I paid 20 bucks for 25 or maybe $30 for 180 pencils. You just can't beat that. And these colors, although they look like they're similar on the back ends, they're not. Each one is slightly different. So I feel like I have a great range now. There's a quilt that I have coming up and I really want to plan out the color, like put some effort into the color. And this is going to help me do that. So here I'm trying to just pull like all the colors that look like they're purple to see where they fall. And I have a good range. I have a good range of red purples and then blue purples. And I think each one was in a different tin, which might explain why the tins are broken up the way that they are. Maybe, maybe not. Not 100% sure. And so here I'm just doing a good old red to or yellow and seeing if I get a nice orange in the middle. And I do. That red was a little bit orangey for me, but I don't care because there's a red in there, even though they call it light pink. You know, you get 30 bucks, you get what you get and you don't throw a fit. Or maybe it's me who just doesn't know color the way that I think that I do. This one I was showing you that it was sharpened funky. So I grabbed my Prismacolor Sharpener and I hit it with that and it came out to a pretty decent point. It sharpened up pretty cool. So for $30, I just believe that this is where it's at. I cannot wait to color for my quilts. So right now I'm looking for the Prismacolor Blender Pen. Do I have a Derwent one? And I thought I had one that was already sharpened and then I eventually found it. And then just threw this one back in the case. That's an Amazon case, by the way, a pencil case. I wonder if I'm going to put these in a pencil case, because I don't necessarily love how they are in this. I mean, they're pretty secure and they're not shaking around or anything like that. And they're stacked, but I probably am going to take them out. It's a big tin. I don't have any place to put that tin. Who told me to buy this tin? But anyway, I am blending red and blue to see what kind of purple I get. And then I'm using this Prismacolor Blender Pen to break down some of that wax. These are wax-based pencils. And it works okay. Works pretty good. It'll get it. I blended with the pencils before and now I'm using this. But when I'm coloring, I usually break it down with Gamsol. I like to play with Gamsol. It's fun. All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching and I will see you on the next video. All right. Bye-bye.